this is Trifflistic here, and we're playing again on the McGroove VIP server. And today, I want to do a couple more things around the spawn tower and kind of wrap up some of the details. And I'd also like to show you a little bit of work that I've been doing off camera. I'm sorry it's been a couple weeks since I put up my last video. I've just been kind of busy with real life things. But let me go ahead and show you guys what some of the progress I've gotten done. Alright, so I've pretty much finished up the terraforming over here, and I've done a little bit of terraforming over here, and we kind of have a road laid out. I'm still I put signs out over there. Joe just joined the server a couple weeks ago, and he started playing on here. Real excited to have another person on. So welcome, Joe. But he's claimed this little island right here as his own to build his little spawn house, and I think it's really cool. I left a couple signs out asking him if this layout was alright just for the road and whatnot, and he hasn't said anything back to me, so I'm going to assume that all is well with the bridge and the road being out there. So as you can see, we got a little bit of road, so we have plenty of lots for people to build their spawn houses on. And it goes all the way around there, and it picks back up. And if you notice up on the plaza, I have added another road to the outside and some foliage and whatnot, just trying to wrap things up. And let me get down here, and I will show you guys what I've been doing on the outside, because I have made some progress with that as well. So let me get down there and I will show you guys what's going. Alright, so out here I've added some more of these street lamps, and that's about it on the outside. Right back here I planted a couple trees. We may do some landscaping later, but oh sweet. And I've been trying to grow a big tree over here for a while, and it looks like one just grew, so that is fantastic. Took forever to grow, but I'm glad that he finally did. And coming over here, you'll see that I built a little retaining wall, and I've pushed it in closer so I could have this straight road going through. And I think that looks pretty nice. I'm probably going to make like a secret room in here to put copies of books and things of that nature in like a little vault, and just in case something happens, you know, we'll have a copy of whatever book or whatever map or whatever may be in there. But that'll come at a later time. And then I've also placed my arch. In our last episode I was saying that I wanted to do something and I didn't really know what to do, and I just built this little room with some furnaces as just kind of decoration. We'll probably change it up at a later date if I have a better idea. But I just kind of want to get something in there because it was kind of looking plain. And then as you'll see that I've also placed some more lights around. And I've also made this into a little fountain area. I think it looks nice. And then I have made this little grove of trees, I guess you can say, and I've done some hidden lighting under here, and that's a lot of the progress. I guess we'll walk up the road. Oh, so right here I have this road going up, but no real way to get up. This is going to be a little project that we're going to do today, and I'll show that to you guys here in a little bit. But let's go ahead and run this road real quick.
So we'll have different lots over here. I think everything's going to look cool. And then this bridge, we may try to tackle this today. We'll see how the episode goes. But I do want to have a bridge coming over here. And I really like how Nick made the sidewalk going down, and then we'll have the bridge going across. I think it'll look really, really cool. And I'm kind of excited about it. And then we'll have, this is Joe's little lot. And I lowered the bridge for a couple reasons. First of all, to make it kind of easy so he could sync up to the road if he wanted to. Relatively easy. And also, I didn't want to, because I'm assuming he's going to build tall. Because if you come over here, he says that he is a supreme builder, and supreme builders usually fall off ledges. No, they don't fall off ledges. They build tall. So I'm assuming that he's going to build pretty tall up. So, and I didn't want to obstruct the view of his building, so that's kind of why I lowered the bridge. It's still going to be tall enough though, so you'll be able to, you know, take a boat through the little channel and head out to the ocean. And depending on how we look for time, we may try to tackle that. And then I just have the road that continues on. I'm trying to, keep it, I'm trying to, not necessarily organic because there are a lot of straight lines, but I did put some curves in and I'm trying to work with the terrain here. And I hope that's coming out. I hope everybody likes it.
If you guys don't really like the road design, especially if you guys are on the server, just hit me up in the comments and let me know. And, we can definitely change something out. A couple of things that I still got left to do is I have to relocate this. And like I said, we're probably going to make a metro, so this will probably just go away. And I got to finish up and tie in this area to this existing road. And I'm not exactly sure how to do that, but to be honest, I'm kind of done with road building and whatnot for the time being. I've kind of been, focusing on that. The little bit of time that I have had to play on the server. But let me get a couple things that I need to get together to start working on this little, I guess I'll just spill the beans. I want to make a jump pad. So you'll just be running up here and you'll step on some pressure plates and boing, and you'll spring up there just to kind of make it fun. So let me get a couple things together and I will be right back with you. Alright, I think I got all the things that I need. So these jump pads in 1.8 with the slime box are extremely simple to build. But if you guys aren't exactly sure how to build, I would be more than happy to show you guys because it is really that easy. So the one we're going to build is going to be a 3x3, and slime block launch pads, they will shoot you up 5.5 blocks high. So I have this kind of set up. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. This is actually 4.5. So 1, 2, 3, 4.5. We may be able to go down one lower actually, but I kind of have this road all the way out here. We'll test it when we build it, but I tested it out in my creative test world, and I was able to jump 5.5, almost 6 blocks. But if we have it down one, that'll be fine. It'll just make it a little bit easier to jump, because with the 5.5, you kind of had to time the jump right. But let's go ahead and clear out a little bit of area. And the thing with slime blocks is that they will stick to everything. So we want to make sure that we're not sticking, because they won't work if they stick, because a slime block will try to move up to 13 or 12 blocks, I think. And let's see, we're actually going to need a little bit more space over here, because blocks are going to go here. Alright, so where do we want this thing exactly? But yeah, so they can only move 12 blocks, I think. And if they try to move anything more than that, they just won't extend. So we have to place a block that cannot be pushed by a piston, and that's pretty much any block with an inventory in it. So let's go ahead and put these up right here. So we're gonna need some furnaces. They are the cheapest item that I have found that can't be moved by slime blocks. And so what we're gonna want to have is we're gonna have these furnace right here, and then on top of the furnaces, I'm going to place some pressure plates. Nope, that didn't work. There we go. A little jump shift action. Excellent. And so that will be our input, and actually our road is going to be a little high, so I'm going to tear that down because I actually do want it at this level. We'll grab some redstone, and we will place our redstone right here. And then after that, I'm going to place a repeater And I'm going to give this repeater full delay because I want to ensure that since this is a 3x3 launch pad, I want to make sure that there's enough time for you to actually get on the launch pad before it extends up. And if you have no delay on it, you're probably going to run into problems where it'll, as soon as you step on the pressure plate, the slime blocks are going to extend up. So we don't want that to happen. So I am going to put more furnaces down there, and then we will put our sticky piston in the wrong direction. We actually want that to go up, and now we will place our slime blocks. So we'll place slime block and go squish, 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 squish. And alright, so so you see what happened? It got stuck on this block and the piston couldn't pull it because it's trying to push more than 12 or 13 blocks. So if we get rid of this guy, we could probably stand on this again and it'll pull it all down. Alright, excellent. Let me rip this out and we will give it a shot and see if we can jump that high. And alright, cool. Grab you. Alright, so let's say we are just running along and and we jump up and we don't make it. That was not good. Why did that happen? So this is 5 blocks and oh, come on. Seriously? Yeah, see? Alright, so you kind of got to time it right. So we may want to raise that up one just to make things a little easier for everybody. I'm going to do that right now. So let me raise this whole thing up by 1, and I'll be right back with you. Alright, so I got it moved up 1 more layer, and let's go ahead and give this a shot. And we go up, and what? That's going... Oh, I bet I know what I did. Yeah, so... Yeah, that's not working. It's shooting up too soon. As soon as I step on the pressure plate, it's going... I bet I didn't put the delay on there that I need. Yep. So, you have to give it some delay so you can get on top of the jump pad. And then you get on just... perfect, and I was not even pressing spacebar to jump. I was just walking forward. But yeah, so that should be it, and boom, and there we go. Awesome. That's gonna work out great. And I think it's about time that we start to clean this place up and kind of get everything finalized and wrapped up. So let's go ahead and start clearing some of this stuff out. And let's go ahead and start making these kits. So right now they just have ender pearls and a little bit of food, and let's go ahead and put some more gear in there. So I think half stack of cobble would be good, and half stack of dirt would be good. Alright, finally let's get some tools, and I think iron pick would be good for him, and just stone swords just to get him started off so they can go mining. Alright. Then what we need to do next is we need to have like a little instruction book. So I have already written one out, and we will take a look at it. So what you would do, you would just grab the book, and you can read it. Oop. Grab grab the book. And then we can read it.
Welcome to McGroove VIP. If you are here, you must be very important. This is a vanilla server with PvP on, and no mods, so there are a couple of rules. No stealing, griefing. If you do either, you will be banned. We are really big into community here, so don't be afraid to get involved. Pranking is absolutely allowed, destructive pranks are not allowed. There are 2 sections of Spawn Town. South side is our commercial district, and where Town Hall is located. Please feel free to build a shop on the south side of town if you would like. The north side of Spawn Town is our residential district. If you'd like to build a spawn home, please build it on the north side of town. Home, not base. Not the base. Your base does not belong to Spawn Town. Your home does. Please do not keep livestock in your spawn home or shop. If you need to adjust the road or terraform the area in spawn for a build, please be mindful of your neighbors and the flow of the area. We have death games near Town Hall if you'd like to join, and we have a pretty basic nether hub with access to the end. Currently, the nether portal is in front of Town Hall. There is also a community farm with all the grow goals on the back side of Town Hall if you need to get a couple of crops to get you started. Just be kind and replant. There's also a starter kit in the chest to your right. Take a kit if you are new. Thanks and have a great time. Please return this book to the item frame and we will do just that.
So that's going to be it. I guess the next thing that we should do is probably try to work on getting rid of these torches. Alright, cool. And then in the middle, I wonder what goes in here. I bet it's going to be a beacon. So let's go ahead and do a beacon. Let me grab my nether star. And then we'll need a little bit of gold. I'm not going to do a full out blown beacon, but we'll do a couple levels. We'll use gold because gold's pretty much free to me since I have my awesome farm. So let's make, oh, we're going to need glass. Glass, where are you at? Need some glass. And let's put some, and let's put this thing together. Boom, beacon. All right, great. All right, now let's go over here and let's build this up. So this is the middle. And oh, that's not good. I may have to figure something out on that if that's going to be an issue. Alright, and then there's that, and then ta-da! Do you work? No, you are not working because of that, I bet. Alright, so let's go up there and let's take care of that.
Let's grab some dirt. And what are we going to put up there? We should do cobble fence. So to shine all the way through. Alright, and then it looks like we have a little bit of mess up here, so let's take care of that. Alright, so that should be good, and if we do this, now we should be able to dig all the way down.
And voila, we have our beacon. Awesome. And then it should be getting changed up at the top because we have a purple light up there and it is sweet. Alright, so cool. Let me go see wool. I got 2 wool with me, so that is not going to fly. But we let's go ahead and set up this beacon. So we can do either one of these. And I say let's do speed. We'll grab one of these. Here we'll select speed. And we'll go done. So now we should be getting speed here. And we are. Great. I kind of want to make a big rug over here. We'll have to see. Let's just see how this does for the lighting. Hopefully we will take care of all of the lighting problems that we may have. So let me go and find some more wool, and I will be back with you guys in a moment. Alright, so I finally scrounged up some wool, and that was a lot more wool than I initially thought I would need, but I got it eventually. But anyway, so everything is at a light level of 8 or above, with the exception of a couple spots. So if we look down here, we can see that this right here is an 8, and that's a 7. And then this will probably be a 7 as well, and that means mobs can spawn. So we will just put a half slab there and a half slab there, because we all know that mobs cannot spawn on half slabs. And now we are at 8 at least, so that's good. It means mobs can't spawn. What about here? This is 8 and that's 7, so we will do the same thing over here. And then once I get these chests cleaned up, we will move those over here. Let's go ahead and get rid of F3. But yeah, so that is what this thing is looking like. I want to change up this entrance a little bit. I want to make this a little larger. So I guess I'm going to need to tear this thing out. Cool, I'm feeling that. And then we can just come out here, and all is great. I like that. I'm quite pleased with that. I think we'll change these ones up a little bit. Put some stairs in there as well. And I'm good with that. Cool. Alright, so that is pretty much it. And yeah, Green still hasn't came by to build the chandelier, but I'm sure he'll get to it eventually. But yeah, so that is pretty much the spawn tower. I hope you guys like it. If you guys have any suggestions or have any comments about it, please let me know. But I think this project turned out really, really well, and I'm very pleased with it. So I got one last thing to show you guys today for the episode. Unfortunately, we're not going to have time to get started on the bridge, but we'll get that another day. But let me go over to where I need to show you this, and I'll be right back with you guys. Man, that thing's looking cool. Yeah, that thing's looking real cool. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, so we are almost here. And by looking at it, guess what someone found? So Midget actually found a whole ocean monument. And we have been working like crazy people trying to get rid of all the water. And getting rid of all the water is a pretty daunting task. But we got a good bit of it done. Not all of it. But we got a good portion of it. And it has just been a lot of work. So I got a little bit of footage of us emptying this thing out, and I think I'm gonna call it here for the episode and just roll some of that footage that I got in a little time-lapsey kind of deal. And I hope you guys enjoy, and you know, please remember to leave me a little bit of love with a like if you enjoyed the episode, and if you haven't already, why don't you go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss any of the future endeavors that may happen on McGroove VIP. And I also put out tutorials and stuff like that too every once in a while, so keep a lookout for those too. Well guys, I really am glad that you guys stuck around to watch this, and I hope you guys have a great day, and it was fun, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace out, y'all.